Alright, Wild Rose safety tip of the day. Actually, I'm not into safety at all, but one thing I'm really big into is something called common sense. Jack stands. The only reason I'm using these, I was too lazy to walk into my other garage to get my good ones. But any jack stand that's trike with 3 on the bottom is an unstable piece of shit. So don't ever buy 3-leg, always buy 4-leg. And then something I noticed here is my big jack stands. I think I got some bigger than these actually, but my big jack stands here, the 12-ton, I had one slip on me a little bit. And what it is, there's a roll pin in there. And the roll pin is very loose in the keeper. So you can have the arm down and you can move this up and down. But if you take your finger and push it in, then it'll catch. So that's something to look out for. Good stand, but that's a major flaw there. So yeah, a guy doesn't want to go out with a car on top of him. That would be a shitty way to go. So yeah, so I'm pulling the trans right now. I'll show you what I got going on underneath. Alright, so I'm draining the fluid and I got the converter unbolted. Actually, fluid looked like brand new. If I would have known it looked like that, I would have burned it in my diesel. But yeah, so I got a deep pan and I have a modified cross member, like you have to do with the G-body, and it's got a piece of flat bar on top to strengthen after you cut it all to hell. But one thing I don't like about these headers, you have to cut the bell housing on the transmission, and I think it's bullshit because they had plenty of room to run that one tighter. So I don't know, designing something that you have to hack your transmission bell housing apart is kind of bullshit. But yeah, I'm gonna have to at least unbolt one header to swap this transmission out. And another thing I didn't like about it is it's so close to the oil filter. I had to run this little piece of shit oil filter when I'd prefer the biggest wicks. And I think this thing is only, this Bosch filter I put on it, I think it's only 20 microns. And the guy would prefer probably 10. But yeah, away she goes. But yeah, if I would have had manifolds on this thing, it wouldn't be bad at all to change. But with these, not so fun. But that's the game we play. We build it, break it, and repeat. But yeah, away she goes. But that's a Pipes exhaust kit, and it's got Race Pros. They're like a glass pack inside, and even with the headers, like this thing was always pretty quiet. I thought it would be a lot louder with headers, because I thought before it was quiet because of the manifolds, but no, it's still quiet. And Olds motors, they have a distinctive sound to them. Don't ask me why. Some people love the sound. I don't know, they kind of have a tractor-like sound, I think, but no, it sure runs good. But yeah, so I'll keep trucking away here. The tranny is there, waiting to be put in. I changed the governor springs on it, and I put the second highest RPM setting according to the Transgo kit. And I'll probably be able to leave this thing in drive and just let her eat for the most part. It's a column shifter, and I want to keep it like that. It's a bench seat car. I don't want to put no floor shifter in it and then have it hit the seat or hit the dash. So this car's a nice driver, and she gets down when you want it to. But Yeah, I'll keep trucking away here, and hopefully we got some test hits here coming up in the next day or two. All right, have a good one. Till next time.